There's definitely things that can happen in opera from the arrival of different forms, of different ways of thinking, whether it's animation or projection, puppetry, object manipulation, that become extra languages to use in opera.
Opera is such a non-realistic art form in any case, so puppetry fits into it very well. I also think that puppetry and music always work extremely well together.
Puppetry in opera has been about exploring the use of puppetry in opera, traditional opera and contemporary opera, and it's been an opportunity for artists working in both art forms to begin to understand what's involved when you use puppetry in opera.
Every 2 years, Puppet Centre comes up with an idea for a big event to kind of push the art form forward, and this year it's puppetry and opera.
Well, we've been very lucky in that we've had some fantastic keynote speakers. We've had William Kentridge, who's a South African artist, philosopher, theatre maker. And we've had David Pountney from the Welsh National Opera, who has a great amount of experience directing opera and using puppetry, both in this country and abroad. So these were our two main keynote speakers, but we've had a wonderful array of speakers from all over the world. We've had Nori Sawa from Japan, we've had Anna Karensdotter from Sweden, we've had Alberto Jona from Italy, and we've also had Annabel Arden from the UK, who was one of the Complicity founder members, who was talking to these people and summing up the day yesterday.
Such a great mix of people from both art forms. So we've had lots of puppeteers and puppet makers have come along to take part in the workshops, but also opera singers, obviously the students from Trinity Laban taking part.
We've also had object theatre from Shona Goody and from Rachel Waugh, who've also worked on two pieces of contemporary opera, King Harold's Saga by Judith Weir and The Empress's Feet by Evelyn Ficarra.
And day 2 here at Central School of Speech and Drama is about the more practical side, so it's workshops. We have 6 workshops in the morning that are then repeated in the afternoon, and most of them have an opera director and a puppetry director and about 12 participants, just throwing people together, and hopefully we'll get some exciting things come out of that.
I mean, definitely the workshops today. I just did the Purple workshop this morning with the Faustus puppets, and it was awesome because it's such a different style of puppet that I've never worked with before. And definitely yesterday, the keynote speaker and just all the different speeches, seeing how many different people have taken puppets into opera and how it's been used has been absolutely phenomenal. I didn't know that there were that many different types of puppets being used in opera, especially shadow puppets.
It's a wonderful thing. It's amazing how many different realms of experience there are with makers and puppeteers and actors and interested parties as well, all coming in and giving different ideas. But nobody's scared of singing, nobody's scared of puppeteering, and nobody's scared of putting them together either. And that's, as far as I'm concerned, it's exactly as it should be.
I think there have been a huge amount of ideas talked about, experienced, new contacts made, new networking opportunities for artists who've suddenly found that they can talk and speak to an opera person if they're a puppetry artist. And also for the workshop leaders, it's been fantastic because they've been working, opera directors have actually been working with puppetry directors, and they would not normally have done so. So it's been an opportunity for them to do that too. And I'm sure we will see lots of new collaborations coming out of this event.
Yeah, a really big mix. So there's very experienced puppetry and opera directors mixed in with those who are kind of just starting in their careers, and that's both for the directors and for the participants. So it's been a really interesting mix of experiences all in one place. I mean, it's been really rewarding in that sense, that just all these relationships, and hopefully it will create lots of work in the future and new sort of working relationships will come out of this. I think that's what Linda and I are really hoping for. But yes, it's just been a real mix: puppet makers, puppeteers, opera singers, and yeah, just a whole wonderful, colourful mix of people.